Good morning and happy Thursday, Holiday Hill family. Josh here in the youth room for Throwback Thursday. And today's Throwback Thursday takes us to 1847 in Ireland. Some of you may know this from your history books, but during this time, Ireland was facing what was called the Great Potato Famine. Ireland depends on its potatoes to survive. They had none. There was lots of heartbreak, loss. Many Irish families came over here to the United States. There was great devastation in a very real famine in a westernized European country. At the same time, the Choctaw Nation, Native American tribe here in the United States, hears of this great potato famine that has befallen the Irish people. They too are recovering from great loss. There was this thing called the Trail of Tears. You may have read about it in your history books. Kind of a thing. Kind of not one of our best moments in history. And they too were suffering great loss and hurt. But even though they were hurting, they saw others hurting. Their leaders gathered together and gave $170 to the people of Cork County, Ireland, as a donation of just appreciation of love, of caring, of generosity, because they knew they were hurting too. And so the Choctaw Nation gave $170 in 1847. Adjusted for nowadays, it'd be equivalent of about $5,000. While they too were also suffering great loss and hurt. Ireland, of course, exists to this very day. Cork is still alive and well, and so are the Choctaw Nation. About 4 to 5 years ago, Cork County, Ireland, did an amazing thing. By their own admission, they never forgot the Choctaw Nation's gift of generosity, ever. And they figured at this point, it was about time to pay it back. So here's what they did. They created a scholarship fund for Choctaw youth. Those who are eligible can apply. Full ride to Cork County's university plus $10,000 for living expenses. This was their way of saying thank you back. That scholarship fund exists to this very day for those who qualify. I think it was said in the musical Hamilton that what is a legacy is planting seeds in a garden you never get to see. Guys, what's your legacy going to be today? What seeds are we going to plant today? What seeds of generosity are we going to plant today that we may never see? Those leaders in 1847, they never saw that scholarship fund. Their great-great-great-grandchildren did. What positive and generous legacy are we going to plant? And what people can we be thankful for in our lives as we're now on the eve of Thanksgiving? Things to consider. Love one another, be kind to one another, take care, and God bless.